Hi, this is Attorney Joe Mitchell, YourHarvardAttorney.com, serving Greater Philadelphia with personal injury, criminal defense, and DUI. And today I'm going to say something very interesting about DUI. Do you know that if you are on prescription drugs, that you can get pulled over for a DUI, even though you have a prescription? It's very strange. If there's stuff in your system and you're driving, then you don't get a free card in that case. And if the police notice that you are, especially like sometimes what will happen is you might have a beer and then you get stopped for whatever reason and they want to do blood. They ask you. The police will always ask you, by the way, have you been drinking or have you been taking drugs or something like that? And they don't have to read you your rights. This is something that's very interesting. They don't have to read you your rights when they ask you that question. I had a person just recently who said, I have some marijuana in my pocketbook. And they didn't have to ask her rights when they asked her, have you been using drugs or do you have any drugs on you? So be very careful. And I would say that in that case, I wouldn't really readily admit that I have drugs on me. There's nothing really positive that's coming out of that. But what I would say is that it's good to be aware that prescription drugs can also get you in trouble if you're driving and using prescription drugs. So be very careful. What I suggest is that you don't pop and drive. Although if you're careful and you're taking good care and you're not actually high on the drugs, you can get away with it a lot easier than if you were doing alcohol. But just be aware, because it's something that you might not be aware of. Prescription drugs and DUI. This is Attorney Joe Mitchell. Feel free to call me for a free consultation if you ever do get stopped, or even if you'd just like to find out more about your rights. You can reach me at 215-557-7111 or on my website at YourHarvardAttorney.com. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day.